Hello everybody. I'm so sorry we can't meet in person like we used to do. I miss seeing all your sweet faces, but we can still have fun doing art together. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Myres, and I'll be doing some art projects with you. Today we're going to do a fall project. We're going to do a corn wreath for a decoration in celebration of fall and of Thanksgiving. And you can put this on your front door. I'm sure it will be beautiful. So here are the materials we're going to need for today. 2 pieces of 9 by 12 yellow construction paper, 4 pieces of 9 by 12 green construction paper, a glue stick, scissors, a pencil, watercolors, a container of water and your watercolor brush, and a paper towel. And if you want to pause the video so that you can gather all those materials, and as soon as you're ready, come on back. Okay? We're going to start with our yellow paper. So you want to take your yellow paper in a vertical direction or horizontal, doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to fold it in thirds. So put it down on your table and fold it this way so that you have it equal in 3 pieces. You have it folded this way, okay? And I've already folded another one, so I'm going to put it on top of this one. And I'm going to cut them on the fold. And again. Okay. And I'm going to stack them up on top of each other. And then I'm going to use my pencil to draw a corn husk. So the way that I do it is I want to put 4 fingers at the bottom so that I can tell how wide I want my base to be. And I'm just going to put a dot here and a dot on the other side. Okay? And then I'm going to go to the top and put a dot right in the center at the top, like this. Okay? And now you're going to start from the bottom dot that you drew, and you're going to come up wide all the way to the tip of the top dot. You're going to do the same on the other side. Come out wide, come up to the tip of the other dot so that it looks kind of like this. Okay? And then you can cut all pieces at once if you choose, or just separate them so it's a little bit easier for you to cut. I'm going to do 3 at a time. So I'll cut right on my pencil line. And this is going to be our yellow Indian corn. It's going to look kind of like this, and you want to round out these 2 bottom corners. So just with your scissors, give it a little bit more of a round shape, like a corn really has. There you go. Okay. And then, if you want, you can put them on top like this and cut, or you can also trace the shape if you'd like. I'm going to put them on there like this and just cut around. There we go. Discard your scrap pieces, and now spread out your 6 corn pieces on the table like this. Okay, and we're going to make kernels of corn with the following colors. We're going to use brown, orange, yellow, purple, and red. We don't want to use too much water on our watercolors because we want the colors to be very vivid, okay? So choose your first color. I'm going to go with red since that's what's in my watercolor container. Okay, and I'm not putting much water in there because I want that color to pop. And I'm just going to move my brush around so the bristles get very soaked with that color. They're very, very soaked, okay? And I'm going to start with my first piece of corn, and I'm going to put 15 dots of red on that one. And I'm just going to hold it and just dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each time that you see the color is starting to fade, be sure to dip your brush. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay? And don't wash your brush out yet because you want to do that on all of your corn pieces. So continue in that way. Make sure you have lots of color on your brush. And again, count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, it looks kind of like this, okay? Continue that way. I don't want to take up your time in finishing mine. You just continue yours and I'll do mine, and then I'll switch color. As soon as I'm done with all of them, I'll go to the next color, which is in my watercolor is orange. And you might not think that it's important to do the yellow since this is a yellow background, but it does make a difference because it's a little bit different shade of yellow, so it gives it even more character. I will continue. And you do yours. And I'm counting in my head right now. About 14 to 16 dots for each color. Use your artist eyes to see where you need those dots. Okay, last one. And try to keep your brush elevated up this way so that you get a nice roundish dot that looks like a kernel rather than laying your brush down, which makes it a different shape altogether. So I'm keeping my brush standing tall as I'm making these dots. Okay, I'm on to my next color. Okay, I just finished making all my kernels, and I've used the colors brown, orange, red, yellow, and purple. And now I'm going to set them aside to dry. They look kind of like this. Okay, I'm going to set them aside, and you do that as well. And now we're going to make the green corn husks. So you'll need your green paper. Use a fold, just one fold, in a vertical direction. Okay, like this. And then here on the fold, you want to put a little dot about maybe 2 hands up above the bottom. So 1, 1, and 2, about right there. Maybe a quarter of the way up, okay? And then I'm going to use a marker so that you can see my lines better, but I'd like you to use a pencil, okay? So I'm going to start on my dot line, and I'm going to bring it wide all the way to the corner, okay? I'll try and do it like this. Okay, here we go. this down so I can do it a little bit easier. Then I'll show it to you. Wide, 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 wide to the bottom. Okay, so I've started here, about a quarter of the way up. Come wide, 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 wide up to the tippy top of the open fold. And then again, you're going to come from that corner, wide, 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 all the way down to the bottom. Okay, and now you're going to, this is the open part, you're going to start cutting here on the fold and continue on your line and you'll see what you get. So here we go. Make sure that your line started on the fold, because then you'll get both sides of the corn husks. Then it will look like this, okay? And you will need to do 4 of those. So you continue. Do 3 more, just like you did. And I will do mine. Okay. Fold it in half. Put a dot about 2 hands length or a quarter up from the bottom. Put a dot. From that dot, come wide, 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 wide. Go to the corner on your left. There we go. And from the bottom, folded corner, wide, 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 wide. Go up, 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 up to the top. Again, just like this. Okay, and cut. Continue till you have all 4 done. I will do mine. Starting on the fold. Be sure you start on the fold so that it will work out. There we go. Up to the top. And then wide, wide as I come down, back down to the corner. Back down to that folded corner. Okay, and cut them so that you have all 4 ready. This will form the wreath that we're going to make. Okay, I've got mine 4. I just have to cut 1 more. You go ahead and do yours. Okay, all done. Now, you'll need your glue stick for the next step, so have that ready. You want to form this, all of these pieces into a circle, which will make our wreath. They overlap just a little bit. They overlap. This is my last one. Like this. Okay, so when they've overlapped, then you want to glue them onto each other, just a little bit so that they hang on to each other. Sorry, children, I said 4 corn husks. We need 6 of them, so cut 2 more. And after you're done, place them on the tabletop so that they overlap each other a little bit. I'm going to just give you a view of the table for a minute so you can see. It looks like this, a little bit overlapped. It doesn't matter which part overlaps the other. It sort of looks like you have a star shape in the middle. Leave that center open like that, and then start to glue each piece on to the overlapping part. I'll do that as well. So instead of lifting the whole piece up, I'm just gonna lift the corner of it enough so that I can get enough glue in there to attach them to each other so that they stay in this formation. Be sure to put enough glue so that they will be able to hang on together. Go all the way around in the same way until they are all attached. Okay, and now comes your corn. So you want to put your corn right in between each of those leaves. So you're going to put it on top of each, just like this. Do one over here so you can see. Just like that. You want to wait a second, then I'll hold this up so you can have a better look. Just going all the way around. Gluing each of the pieces on. Oh, it's looking very colorful now. And this would look beautiful on your front door to welcome your guests. And there we have it. There you are. And it's ready to hang. I hope you had fun doing this project with me. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.